Welcome to the show, guys. Got an exciting one here for you. We are talking about 3 rookie wide receiver sleepers. They're going to be sleepers because they're going to be value, but 3 rookie wide receivers I love for fantasy football 2022. There's a bunch of value, a ton of value at wide receiver this year. Go back and check my running back episode, talked about 3 rookie running backs that I love. There is some solid depth in the rookie class this year that's going to be very fantasy relevant, including these 3 rookie wide receivers I have laid out for you. I'm excited to dive into who they are, why I like them. But I'm telling you guys, so many people draft early on wide receiver. I want to tell you that there is a ton of depth at the wide receiver position, a ton of fantasy football wide receiver sleepers. Cortland Sutton, Christian Kirk, to name a few, right? There's so many down the depth chart, including these rookie wide receivers. So I'm going to dive into that, and I'm going to lay this all out for you. When to draft these guys, when to draft the sleepers. Because last year, I mean, everybody had Jamar Chase 30th plus amongst wide receivers. Amon-Ra St. Brown was devalued. There's so many wide receivers last year that were undervalued. Cooper Kupp was like a 4th, 5th round pick. Everyone was drafting Robert Woods ahead of him because that's where the mainstream consensus had them ranked. I'm telling you guys right now, if you want to win your leagues, you can't follow the consensus rankings. You got to get the 16-round draft solution. Now, there is a special code for you guys. If you are in the car via podcast or YouTube, use code TUBE20. Save yourself 20% on the first ever and only video training. Optimal players are drafted in each round. Sleepers, breakout, dynasty rankings. Everything you need to crush your year-long league, guys. Right here below on YouTube. I've linked it below, or head on over to thefantasyfootballaccounts.com. Get the 16-round draft solution. Use that code TUBE20. Go do that right now. I leave it all out there for you. You will be light years ahead of the competition. All right, if you are new to the channel, I know a lot of people, I look at my analytics, a lot of people are watching the channel that haven't clicked subscribe. Guys, it takes 2 seconds. Click subscribe. It will help you guys crush your leagues. I genuinely believe that in my heart of hearts. This works. I've been doing this for over 5 years. My strategy works. My formula works to help you guys win your leagues. Click subscribe. You'll dominate. And below, let me know which rookie wide receiver you love if you're watching on YouTube. Want to make this interactive. Now, if you're in the car on podcast, I appreciate you podcasters, whether it be Spotify or iTunes. Go to the YouTube channel. Drop a comment. Let me know. I want to know you guys are out there. Say podcast. I want to see who's listening in the car as well. In the comments below, say, hey, I'm from the podcast. I like XYZ rookie wide receiver. I want to know who you guys like at the rookie wide receiver position this year. All right, let's talk about this, all right? The first guy here, I love the opportunity. I can't express to you how much I like Alex Pierce this year, okay? He was one of the best pure deep pass receivers, okay? He can get that deep ball. That's what I like about him, right? He's, how tall is this guy? 6'3", 213, not bad. He was a 2nd round pick by the Colts. Now, he was their first pick. So I want to emphasize all of these facts. I look at every little detail when I'm looking to draft a wide receiver or any player on my roster. Because you got to understand, guys, every player on your roster has to have maximum impact or is in a position to have maximum impact, top of the depth chart, or opportunity to thrive and succeed. Now, Michael Pittman, I've been doing a lot of mock drafts. Michael Pittman's coming off before Alex Pierce, which is fine. That's okay. Maybe get both. Because Matt Ryan's going to throw a lot. One of them is going to be a solid wide receiver 1. Matt Ryan, one of the best quarterbacks in the league for throwing, passing. He throws a lot of balls. There is not a lot of depth at the wide receiver position. Hence why Pittman and Alex Pierce are both amazing value this year. I'm going to try to have both of them, and maybe even Matt Ryan as a quarterback. All these guys are being slept on. Pittman, again, a little bit higher on the ADP, but Alex Pierce, like I said, one of the best pure deep ball receivers in the draft class this year. Wins a lot of 50-50 balls, contested balls, right? Flies by defenders. There's so much opportunity for him to thrive this year, especially be an amazing touchdown red zone target for Matt Ryan. Now, understand, like I said, 2nd round pick for the Colts. They needed a wide receiver. He was their first pick. The Colts believe in him. I think they're running a pretty good, well-oiled machine over there with Indianapolis. So I'm excited about this. I genuinely am. I'm excited about Alec Pierce. I like the value, like the opportunity, and the volume is going to be there. Now, let me just remind you something here. I want this to stick in your head here. Everybody was high on Calvin Ridley. Now, I'm not saying Alec Pierce is Calvin Ridley. I'm not saying talent caliber. But one of the main reasons Calvin Ridley had value or Julio Jones through the years is because Matt Ryan was throwing the ball. Matt Ryan is looking for a resurgence of a year, a reignition of his career. He wants to finish off on a high note, win a Super Bowl here with the Colts. So, again, Alec Pierce, opportunity, value, sleeper value, and an absolute rookie wide receiver I love. Alec Pierce, target him, roster him. Heck, get both him and Pittman. You're paying really nothing to roster these guys. Minimal value. You're not spending a first-round pick, and you're going to get a top 10 receiver in either one of these guys. Okay, very good strategy. Love these guys. A lot of conviction for me for Alec Pierce, okay? Second guy here, okay, opportunity knocks. And I'll tell you some of the knocks to this guy. But Christian Watson. Now, you guys are saying Aaron Rodgers doesn't like to throw to rookie wide receivers. Understand, guys, he has to throw. There's 169 freed up targets with Devontae Adams out. They've got themselves a beautiful, big 6'4", 208-pound receiver here from North Dakota. Guys, I'm looking at this right now. There's opportunity to succeed for him, okay? Listen, I love Christian Watson. I mean, there's so much opportunity for him. And what I love as well is there's an opportunity for him to thrive. There's volume. There's opportunity. There's no one else in that offense that's really going to dip into the volume of Christian Watson, okay? 6'4", 208, second-round pick. They believe in him. Devontae Adams is gone, okay? So there's so much opportunity. He's out of North Dakota. Last year's stats look like this. 43 receptions, over 800 yards, 7 touchdowns, okay? The Packers need a wide receiver. So Aaron Rodgers, yes, he doesn't like to throw to rookie wide receivers. He wants that rapport. Allen Lazard is there, but I don't know if Allen Lazard is the real deal. Watson has that upside. And again, I watched tape on him, brings the ball down strong, going to be a good red zone target, going to be great value in drafts. And again, understand this is not Devontae Adams, but you can get him for a steal in your draft. Christian Watson has a ton of upside, a ton of value this year. I absolutely love Christian Watson. And again, Aaron Rodgers has to throw to somebody. There is no Devontae Adams, okay? They picked this guy in the second round as their first wide receiver. Now, they went inside linebacker, they went defensive tackle, then they went wide receiver, then they went OG, offensive guard, okay? And they got Romeo Doubs at wide receiver as well. And again, Cobb is there, Lazard is there, but I think Christian Woods can really, really shine with the Packers offense this year. It's exciting, man. I'm excited for him. The opportunity is there. Talent could be there. Aaron Rodgers, don't sleep on him. And Aaron Rodgers is actually a sleeper as well. So I love Christian Watson, love the opportunity. He's a plug and play. He's going to be great value, top 10 potential here, guys. Because I don't think, Lazard, years to hours, we're not wowed. Watson, some uncertainty. Hopefully Rodgers appreciates that, and away we go. Third guy here, everybody, is Drake London. Another plug and play here for you guys, okay? Drake London on the Atlanta Falcons was a first-round pick, round 1. They need a wide receiver. Calvin Ridley not coming back. Obviously, there's some changes there. Pitts is a tight end. Didn't really get it done fully last year. He should get implemented a little bit more this year. Drake London's a plug-and-play. 6'5", 210 out of USC, 88 receptions, 1,084 yards last year, and 7 touchdowns. Very strong with the ball, comes down strong, fights for yards after catch, really, really fights for those touchdowns, has a nose for the end zone, right? Those contested catches, the 50-50 balls, really fights to bring those down aggressively. Watch the tape on him. Very strong receiver, very solid deep ball threat as well, catches those balls, deep balls. Now, big question is they drafted Desmond Ridder, round 3. Now, Mariota, I don't know if I trust him. Obviously, these guys are both deep ball passers, so there is some talent there at quarterback. But at the end of the day, I'm not really sold on the quarterbacks yet, but there is some upside, okay? Because Drake London has no one else to contend with. There literally is no wide receivers there. Drake London, he's just got to be able to handle the top corners in the league. You've got yourself a volume getter in Drake London for absolute value and absolute steal in your draft, okay? I like him. Obviously, the Falcons believe in him, right? So when you look at all these 3 wide receivers, they're the first wide receivers these teams picked. They've done the homework for you. You as a fantasy owner has got to say, oh my God, there's an opportunity there. They've all, aside from Drake London, the other 2 have amazing quarterbacks throwing the ball. There's going to be a ton of volume going that way. Why not? Why not stash him? Why not get him for value? Why not stack him as part of a solid wide receiver set on your roster where you guys can absolutely crush it and get a lot of depth at wide receiver? This is why I say we'll go robust RB. There's a ton of depth at wide receiver. These are 3 of them. Now, there is other wide receivers I won't get into that I absolutely love. I've got a list here that are in a good position. Chris Olave, you know, with the Saints looks good, but again, you're contending with Michael Thomas. Garrett Wilson for the Jets, but do you trust the Jets, right? Do you trust the quarterback situation with Zach Wilson? There's so many other ones. David Bell for the Browns is in a decent position, but these three really excite me. Another one, honorable mention, Sky Moore, which, again, I'm going to do more videos on this stuff, on other guys I like, but there is some really good talent at wide receiver that could really break out as well. Sky Moore was going to make this list. I had to pick three for this one anyway. Keep you guys in the loop. Keep you guys on the edge of your seats, all right? But there you go. I gave you your freebie. Now, get that 16-round draft solution so you know where to draft these guys and also get all the optimal players at each position so you have that optimal roster to dominate and be light years ahead of the competition. New to the channel, subscribe, thumbs up. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm out. Thank you, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this list and go dominate those drafts. Some people have drafted them very early. I know drafts are coming up the next month or two. I'll get you guys prepared. All right, guys? Subscribe. I'm out.